back. It has been a while. I'm so excited to come back into this space with you. So what I want to dive into today before we get into practice are the 4 steps of emotional alchemy. So this is what allows you to build your emotional intelligence, your somatic intelligence, and to really come back into your power and sovereignty and your self-love. So to not get overwhelmed by whatever emotion you're experiencing, or to not get stuck in whatever emotion you're experiencing. So right, whether it's the sadness, the depression, the anxiety, the grief, the anger, the fear, all of these emotions have a purpose. And they only become a problem when you don't know how to work with them, and you don't know what they're communicating to you, and you don't know how to move them through your body. So I'm going to share with you the steps you can take to have more emotional resiliency, right? To be able to return to yourself, to feel whatever you're feeling, to activate more love. And it's so simple. And then we'll get into practice. So I'm calling it the 4 A's of emotional alchemy. So the first is awareness. And this is where you actually need to just tune in and become aware. What are you even feeling? Right? Sometimes we're just so go, go, go. We don't even pause to be like, what's actually alive in my heart right now? What am I experiencing? I've just been in the grind, in the hustle. So first is awareness. The second A is acceptance. So this is probably the biggest piece that people miss, and that we miss as a society, as a culture, is actual acceptance of what we're experiencing, because this is the love. So right, you may be like, I'm aware, okay, I know I'm experiencing sadness, or I know I'm experiencing anger, or I know I'm experiencing anxiety, but now I want to get rid of it, right? You want to get rid of it, like this is uncomfortable, I need to fix this is a problem. What if it wasn't a problem? Because it's not. This is you being a full human. We're meant to experience everything. So right, the bliss state even that I'm talking about is not just about actually being in like love, bliss, beauty all of the time. It's about being able to experience all of your humanity with love and with acceptance. That's the bliss, because from there the contraction releases. So the acceptance can be so simple, of just validating yourself. Right? It's validating yourself, because I know when I was a child, I was not validated for my emotions, right? It was like, get over this, come on, like just toughen up, right? Don't cry, all of these things. So the biggest healing practice for me was just acceptance of, and this is what it looks like, where you just say, after your awareness, okay, I notice that I'm feeling sad. And that's okay. It's okay that I'm feeling sad right now. I'm a human, I'm allowed to feel sad. So acceptance can be so simple. And once you actually validate yourself, this is where you can move into step 3, which is the alchemy. So this is where you actually move that energy through your system, right? You do a specific practice for sadness. You do a specific practice for anger, right? You just feel the sensations that are alive and you move that energy through. You complete the cycle, you complete the charge. And I'm going to be sharing specific practices for our major emotions in a masterclass that I'm hosting soon. So stay tuned on the details for that. It's going to be next week. But I will share specific practices you can do that will teach you how to work with each emotion and actually alchemize that energy from your system. Then the 4th step is action. So after you've had awareness, you've validated, you've accepted yourself, you've loved yourself, you've moved that energy through, right? You've come back to yourself and you're regulated. You're in your space of safety, of peace. This is where you can take action. So this is now where your logical mind will come back online, because you're no longer hijacked by your emotions, right? The energy in motion moving through you, communicating to you. You can now take action and be like, okay, what was this anger teaching me? Oh, I need to set a boundary with that person. Oh, I can't be in connection with them anymore if they're going to talk to me this way. And then you can take that action from a centered space. And that is where your power is. So, right? So simple. Awareness, acceptance, alchemy, and action. And this is going to build your emotional intelligence, resiliency, your self-love, your power, your ability to just navigate and not only cope with life, but thrive in life, because the reality is emotions are always going to be here. They're beautiful gifts. They are teaching us something, but we need to give them the space to be heard, to be seen, to be felt. Yes. So now let's get into practice. Let's get into our bodies. So I invite you to find a comfortable position.